Hi Socrates, do you have time to chat?
I do, Aspasia. What's up?
I had an argument with Pericles last night about treason, but both of us went to bed confused.
Were you able to define treason?
We tried hard, but we kept failing again and again. Can you help?
I will do my best. Let us see. If anyone were to commit treason, they would have to be corrupt. Would you not agree?
Yes, I would. No one who safeguards their integrity would commit treason.
Then, it seems to me that, if we were to gain a good understanding of treason, we would have to define corruption first.
Well, that makes a lot of sense to me.
As far as I can tell, corruption is a circumstance or a condition.
Yes, we could call corruption a condition.
Also, premeditation or predisposition is a prerequisite for an act or an omission thereof to be deemed corrupt.
It goes without saying.
Is it logical to deduce that corruption is undesirable because it is detrimental to quality of life?
I would find it hard to argue successfully against it.
And the corrupt are aware of this.
Yes, they are.
And is a corrupt action always detected as such at the point at which it is committed, or can it be detected at any point in the chain of events?
What exactly do you mean? Can you come up with an example?
A public official awards a government contract to a company owned by a close friend. At the time, the action appears lawful and no corruption is detected. Later, it emerges that competing bids were quietly excluded. At that later point, the action is detected as corrupt, even though it was not detectable as such when committed.
I see. This scenario is very common.
Well, it seems we have a good definition of corruption.
Do we?
I think we do. Corruption is the condition in which a set of premeditated actions or omissions is consciously undertaken, at any level in the chain of events, that undermines quality of life.
Pericles tried AI last night and he got quite a different thing.
What did he get?
Corruption is the abuse of entrusted power for private gain. It involves the dishonest, unethical, or illegal conduct by individuals in positions of authority. Typically in government, business, or other organizations, to benefit themselves, their friends, family, or associates at the expense of the public good or organizational integrity.
Well, that is circular on multiple fronts.
Meaning?
Well, corruption and abuse of power are almost synonymous, for one thing.
I see. Then, artificial intelligence cannot define.
Absolutely not. The problem is that they do not know that such a thing as heuristics even exists, and if AI is to acquire logic, heuristics would have to be integrated into it.
Can we turn to treason now?
Yes, now we can turn to treason. We need to discern the differential between corruption and treason. This one may be tough.
What could that differential be?
I think I got it.
What is it?
The elements of clandestinity and alienation from allegiance or loyalty are central to the concept of treason.
Aren't you a darling, Socrates? You are so spot on.
I could do without your flattery, Aspasia, but I think we have a definition.
We do.
I think so. Treason is clandestine corrupt behavior involving alienation from allegiance or loyalty and intended to inflict sustained damage over time.
Oh dear, it sounds so apt.
Let me see what ChatGPT has to say about treason.
What on earth is that?
This is called a smartphone. It is a gift from Athena. Oh, here it is. Treason is the deliberate betrayal of a community, polity, or governing order through premeditated action or omission that knowingly undermines its fundamental integrity.
Well, that is also circular. Treason and betrayal are synonyms.
You are absolutely right, Aspasia. However, what is crucial to understand is how intricately treason and bribery are related.
How do you mean?
Every act of bribery involving elected officials is already treason. In those cases, accepting bribes is tantamount to high treason.
Well, I have noticed that the US has long been targeted by officials of the Ministry of Briberies of many foreign governments. By unofficial ministries of briberies.
Unofficial but very effective. Those officials of foreign governments have turned the United States into a servant of those governments. Virtually all elected officials in the United States have been bribed by foreign governments, either directly or indirectly.
It follows then that the US has been run for decades now by traitors.
There is no doubt in my mind about that. That is why the country has been in great decline, risking becoming a laughing stock on the world stage.
That includes the justices, law enforcement agencies, customs officials, and intelligence services as well. No one is immune from corruption once elected officials accept bribes en masse.
I am afraid the future of the US is truly bleak. I shall see you and Pericles at Plato's symposium tonight.
You certainly will. Bye, Socrates.
See you, Aspasia.